Hey, check 1, 2, what it do? They trying to force me on that slave ship like I'm a stud. They call me thug, but I'm a god, me and my entourage. Force me to live in the ghetto, luckily I survived. To live to talk about it, could be dead, but I'm alive. I'm living witness to all they antics, but I ain't panicked. Then I survived all they moves, somehow I still manage. Employed a nigga with tools to keep the hood damaged. Planted them seeds in our mind, but now I understand it. Grew up, I graduated, that made them agitated. Hate that I'm educated, voted with registration. Pulled over, no hesitation, demanded my registration. License, insurance, I got it all, yeah, I'm decorated. I asked for an explanation, like why was I stopped? He said it's probable cause, so he gon' lie off the top. I said what he said, yeah, why would I lie, I'm a cop. I said of course as I laughed, then he asked me to step out. I said I would, but I'm not. You need to run what you got. I ain't committed no crime, this bullshit need to stop. So now I'm forced to comply, cause if I don't I get shot. Cause it's my word against theirs, yeah, that's the way that they rock. And they don't suffer the consequences. They cops killing, they cop killers, that's contradicting. We black men and black women, shot niggas. They justified with no justice, the plot thickens. Just get me out this hot kitchen, cause they cooking niggas. Booking niggas, need visitation to look at niggas. Life all bullet, the Grim Reaper, he took it, nigga. Over the edge where they pushing niggas. Fucking us quicker than some pussy, nigga. We so divided and segregated, racially separated. They promised us reparations. I'ma need my mule and 40 acres, and my niggas to wake up. They shitting on us like some toilet paper, and I can see through their hidden agendas. I ain't blind like us up, now we gone in November. Kill our dreams, Dr. King, I know you remember. Murdered in Memphis to Lorraine, ain't no need to continue. Will it ever better? It seems like never ever. They treat us bad, it's been forever ever. Ain't no more Malcolm X or Medgar Evers. They say it's change, that's what we let them tell us. We still in change, that's what we let them sell us. Yeah, that's that devil, fellas. It went from black and white to black and blue to black on black. Just cause we black on black, they beat us black and blue, and that's a fact. They clutching in my city, no winning, we losing back to back. Doing nigga shit for them diamonds, dollars, and platinum, and they don't suffer the consequences. They cops killing, they cop killers, that's contradicting. We black men and black women. With no.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What the motherfucking deal is, cuz? What's the motherfucking deal, cuz? Yeah. I'm back on my bullshit. I'm back on my motherfucking bullshit. You know how the gang go, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to another lovely episode of The Real Deal Motherfucking Uncensored Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. So, back once again with that hot shit, you know what I'm saying? That real hot shit, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucking uncensored shit, you know what I'm saying? Listen, it's all good talk. It's all good talk. Whether you agree with it or not, whether you can understand, whether you can relate or you can't, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, man. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, man. But listen though, I'm gonna start out with a funny story. So it's a funny story and kind of a horror story at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into the real shit, man, I'm gonna tell y'all a story about me and how I gotta get my life together. So, all right, the other night I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? I don't sleep much. I'm up late, bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? Big bullshitting up late, and I mean, I know how. Everybody know how it go. You always got that one person that be jugging at you that's kind of borderline, and you kind of like, I don't know if I need to fuck with that motherfucker. They always jugging at you, you know what I'm saying? So I had a person like that. So motherfucker always jugging at me, always this, always that, trying to hook up, trying to link up, this and that, and do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. So one night, this was the other night, I'm sitting up bored, right? So I'm bored in the motherfucker. So I'm like, shit, well, let me see what this motherfucker. Well, I ain't got shit to do. I might as well roll over here and see what she talking about. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you know, have a good convo or something. I don't fucking know. You know, I'm bored in the motherfucker. So whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, however the shit may go. So the motherfucker hit me up. I guess she seen my little light on Facebook. She hit me up. You know, go to sleep, smile, talk. What you doing? Da 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 da. I'm like, I ain't doing shit. I can't sleep. So she like, well, shit, won't you roll through? So I'm like, all right, you know, I ain't got shit to do. So fuck it. I rolled through. Drop your location, send the address. She say, well, I'm at such and such hotel. I ain't gonna tell y'all the hotel name because that might incriminate this situation. So I ain't gonna tell y'all the hotel name. All right. So she dropped the hotel name. So I'm thinking, I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been in that hotel before. That's not a hotel, that's a motel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck it, I ain't got shit to do. I'm up. I'm bored in the bitch. Let me slide through this motherfucker. So I slide through. And this hotel got a bad reputation, might I add. So I'm already sketchy about the situation, but I'm like, damn, you know, whatever. I'm already thinking to myself, man, what type of bitch will be over here at this goddamn hotel? You know what I'm saying? Motel. Not a hotel, but a motherfucking motel. So I'm like, all right. I slide through. Like I say, I ain't got shit to do. So I slide through. Shit was just weird. Shit just sketchy. You know, I got that feeling in the back of your head, like, you know, I ain't really supposed to be over here. I'm done. You know, I'm a top flight nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't supposed to be over in these parts of the woods. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker walking around and shit. Motherfucker looking suspect and stuff. You know, people outside walking barefooted outside the hotel. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck really going on over here? So instantly I put my pistol in my lap. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking to myself, now, if I gotta ride through this motel with a pistol in my lap, I probably don't need to be in this motherfucker. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking in the back of my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, not a hotel, but a motel. The bitch probably a roach moach. Anyway, probably more roaches live up in that motherfucker than people. But anyway, so I slide through. I'm pulling around. You know what I'm saying? I'm, you know, what room you in? Da 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 da. So she takes me room number. I'm like, man, this is sketchy as fuck, bro. So I you know, I dropped the location to my kinfolk. He don't know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I dropped the location to my kinfolk, man. It's like 1 a.m. You know what I'm saying? He don't know what I'm doing till the next day. So I follow up in the bed, right? First off, when the bitch opened the door, she looked totally different from Facebook. So I'm like, oh, here we go. But fuck it, it's late. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, it's late. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it definitely sounded like a motherfucking setup. It definitely sounded like a setup. I definitely was on my P's and Q's. As a matter of fact, I had this jacket on right here, and I had the pistol in my pocket. Red, you know what I'm saying? I had that 9 on me, that black one with no safety on it. So I got that bitch in my pocket. I'm like, man, if it's anything, if it's a robbery, it's gonna turn into a shootout. So the whole time I'm thinking to myself, man, I gotta get my life together, bro. What the fuck? You know, I'm better than this, man. What the fuck am I doing over here? So, all right, long story short, short story long. So I roll up in the bed. She talking shit. Oh, you been bullshitting, da da da, and this and that. Ooh, smile talking this and that. And the first thing the bitch say is, yeah, I had to walk over there and get some weed over there to such and such. I'm like, damn, but that shit like 2 miles away. I said, so you walk way over there? She was like, yeah, I walked over there. It wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? This is that. So I'm like, fuck, man. The whole time I'm thinking, man, listen, yeah, this how sketchy the hotel is. The motherfucker got two doors on it. It got a door at the front and a door at the back. They got a little balcony back there, but people be walking back there and shit. So I'm nervous and I'm like, damn, so I'm standing up. And she like, man, you can sit down. This isn't that. A bed so low, I sit down, my knees go to cracking. You know, nigga, old football injuries and shit. Oh, I'm like, damn, bro. So I'm looking at the man, you know, I'm sizing the bitch up. You know what I'm saying? You know, she got a nice little rack of titties. I don't know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Titties looking pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Ass kind of flat, but titties looking good. They sitting up a little bit. So I'm like, all right, I'm sizing her up, and then I look. You know, t-shirt kind of dingy a little bit. She had a beater on, like a girl beater. It was kind of dingy. And she had some army fatigue pants on with some boots, but it wasn't that cold outside. And so like some Timberland boots, but they were kind of like knockoffs. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't that, man, this is a true fucking story. I swear to God. You can ask my cousin. I told him next morning when I pull up on him, when I tell my cousin what was going on, you know what I'm saying? I swear to God, this is a true story. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she has a beater on, girl beater with some camouflage pants and some looking like Timberland boots, but they look like construction boots. But whatever's the case. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. It's almost 2 a.m. right now. Fuck it. Anything goes at this hour. Okay, cool. So bam, here we go. So I'm sitting there. Then the bitch, she's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And she kind of getting comfortable sitting down and da 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 da. But mind you, the whole time, the bitch got some Tupperware in the corner. So I'm thinking, damn, this bitch might live in this motherfucker, bro. She had a little Tupperware set in the corner. So I'm peeping the scene, you know, and had, you know what I'm saying, some heels in the window. Like in window shade, like two, like couple sets of heels in the window. So I'm like, fuck, what the fuck going on in this motherfucker, man? So you know what I'm saying? Then the bitch kick her boots off. You know what I'm saying? She kicked her boots off and she ain't had no socks on. So instantly in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, so you walk halfway across town with no socks on and some fake ass Timberland boots, construction looking, some shits. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, bro, you got to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? So instantly in my mind, I start thinking of ways to get out the situation, bro. So I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? How I'm gonna get out this motherfucking jam? You know what I'm saying? I'm like a goddamn, man, I'm in a pickle. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a motherfucking pickle. I'm in a rundown. You know what I'm saying? With 2 outs. You know what I'm saying? And the game on the line, nigga, I'm going back and forth with myself. Like, damn, how the fuck I'm gonna get out of this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Bitch been at me for a while. You know, listen, don't act like I'm the only nigga this shit done fucking happened to, bro. Don't act like, listen, Chase, I didn't get to look at the bottom of the bitch foot, but I know she took it out of a boot with no socks. And a beater was a little dingy. You know what I'm saying? But you know, she had walked across town to get some weed. You know what I'm saying? All she had to do was ask me. I had a little 3.5 at the crib. I would have brought it over. You know what I'm saying? But when she slid that boot off and she had no socks on, it all started adding up. You know how you start going back in the time, you know, like when you watch them crime shows and you start playing everything back in your head and you're thinking about the Tupperware, the goddamn the motherfucking heels in the window and a beater a little dingy, and you know, then I turn to my right and I see a little suitcase in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Thinking this bitch live here. So I gotta get up out of here, man. I gotta get the fuck out this motherfucker. How the fuck I'm gonna get out of here, bro? Then the bitch pull out a motherfucking then she pull out one of them prepaid phones, but it was smartphone, but it was prepaid, so it was big. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck, I gotta get the fuck up out this bitch. How I'm gonna get out this bitch? So then she started FaceTiming a nigga, right? She then the nigga say, yo, what's up? What's up? And she like, yeah, I'm trying to, you know. I said, hey, I left something in the car real quick, man. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the car real quick. She like, all right, that's cool. I'll be, you know what I'm saying? I'll leave the door crack. I'm like, all right, bet I leave the door crack. So soon as I get out this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I slam the door. You know what I'm saying? Cause look, I'm finna pull a 42 faker. You know, I'm finna call an audible at the line like Peyton Manning. You know what I'm saying? Omaha 42. You know what I'm saying? Down said Hut. So I hit the door. And I get that little skip on, you know what I'm saying? That little player skip, how them players you skip back in the day. I give them a little skip on. I'm looking across. I'm looking like, damn, somebody coming, whatever. Hand in my pocket on the tool. I get in the car, slam the door, lock the door. Then as soon as I get in the car, slam the door, lock the door, I go straight to Facebook. And I unfriend that bitch and I blocked that bitch. And I drove out and went home. And the whole way home, I'm thinking, man, I gotta do better than this, man. I'm better than this, bro. I don't fuck with some bad bitches in my day. I can't let boredom take me out like that. That could have easily been a setup, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Hey, moral of the story is, ain't nothing open at 2 a.m. but some trouble. You know what I'm saying? So keep your bitch ass at the house. Moral of the story. That's a true story. I swear to God. True motherfucking story, man. True motherfucking story. I almost got sit up. I almost had to flatline a motherfucker in the roach moach. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. That's another story. That's just a funny story. You know what I'm saying? Because every once in a while, you got to check yourself like, man, I'm better than this, man. I'm better than this, man. Listen, I swear to God, I didn't hit her. I swear to God. Listen, I done hit some bullshit in my day. Listen, hey, like my partner say, you ain't a real nigga unless you got an ugly baby mama. If you ain't got no ugly baby mama, you ain't no real nigga, bro. You don't know what life about. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no ugly baby mama. But listen, I dodged a bullet that day. I got out of a jam. You know what I'm saying? A round of applause for me. I wish I had that little goddamn get the hand clap. Yeah, round of applause for me. You know what I'm saying? I got out of a pickle that motherfucking day. More of the story is, keep your ass at home, get you a good girlfriend. You ain't got to worry about shit like that. Amen. Hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't the only nigga that doesn't happen that doesn't happen to. I swear to God, it's a true story, AJ. I swear to, I put that on everything I love, bro. It's a true motherfucking story. No fucking lie. Bitch had some construction boots on, some army fatigues, and a dingy wife beater, a girl beater, because it was a girl shirt. On God, fool. On God. Man, that's a goddamn true statement. No. Not just your dick, but late night dick will have you in some sticky motherfucking situations you be wondering how to get your ass out of. Late night, we're gonna call it late night dick. LND, late night dick. It have you in some sticky motherfucking situations, man. I'm not motherfucking lying, folks. But listen, man, we're going to get on with the get on, man. We're going to get on with the get on. That was just a quick story I had to share with y'all, man. I can think back and laugh. I can laugh about that shit right now. But I'm going to tell you, when that shit was going on, bro, I'm playing out every position. I'm playing out everything in my head. I'm like, nigga, if a nigga run out her, I'm gonna be her on the nigga. I'm gonna be this on the nigga. I'm doing all this. Just not knowing if a nigga would have ran out some bush, nigga, I would run that nigga smooth over, nigga. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to say what you could and wouldn't do when you ain't never been in that situation. But I was playing that bitch out of my head, man. Listen, that bitch wasn't finna jam me up. I was gonna be on the 10 o'clock news. It was gonna be shit. Got me fucked up. But I blocked that bitch. That's neither here nor there. That's a different story. But anyway, we're gonna get on to it. We're gonna get on to the get on, man. Listen, we got a lot to talk about. Got a lot of different situations to talk about and weigh in on. Friday, I was called a young man called me he said I had a slave mentality and I needed to be picking cotton. That's what a young man told me Friday. Mind you, this is a man that I don't know. I don't know him. I was going back and forth with another cat on his shit. You know what I'm saying? I was going back and forth with another cat on his shit about some of the current events, the police on black crime or whatever you want to call it. Police on black interactions or whatever the case may be. One thing I'm gonna tell you about a lot of niggas is, and I touched on that shit last week, like I may say some controversial shit, I may say some on the border type shit, like some, you know, straddling the fence type shit, but you can't question what side I'm on. That's one thing you can't question is what fucking side I'm on. You know what I'm saying? I'm on our side 100% of the time, and that's real talk. So for that man to tell me that really pissed me off. So, you know, one thing about me, if you ever done had beef with me or whatever, went back and forth with me on anything, you know, I hit below the belt real quick. You know what I'm saying? Nigga told me that, you know what I'm saying? And I looked at him and, you know what I'm saying, I hit below the belt. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, nigga, you got a mix, bitch. You got a house, bitch, nigga. Why you didn't get no field, nigga, bitch? You got you a house, nigga, bitch, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't better than me, even if I was an Uncle Tom ass nigga. You still got you a house, nigga, bitch. You didn't go get you a field, nigga, bitch. You don't get you a black bitch, a black Nubian princess, nigga. You ain't got somebody mixed up with the other shit, nigga. So shut the fuck up talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Then when you hit below the belt like that, nigga, oh, oh, you really testy, you this and this and that. But damn, bro, you gonna come on this motherfucker and you gonna say I got a slave mentality and I need to be picking cotton just because my views are different from yours. In the situation we talking about is the Dante Wright situation, but we're gonna get on that a little later. Because you know, we're gonna get on that a little later. But I was offended because the man said I had a slave mentality. But anybody that know me know I ride for mine. In any situation, I'm gonna ride for mine, bro. It's mine, it's mine before everything. But just because I hold mine accountable for their actions, don't mean that I'm a slave ass nigga or I got a slave mentality. Because if we ain't holding each other accountable, what are we doing? We ain't doing nothing but stroking each other dick. We ain't doing nothing but stroking each other ego. And we can't get better as a people for doing that. You know what I'm saying? We can't get better as a people by stroking each other ego. We got to tell each other the uncomfortable truth. I got to be, especially if I call you my homeboy, I call you my friend, I got to tell you the uncomfortable truth. If you out here fucking up and you got an old lady, I got to let you know. If you out here ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing with your kids or whatever the case, I got to let you know. It's the uncomfortable truth. If you look a mess in that motherfucking outfit, my nigga, I got to let you know. If you my homegirl and you fucking up and you doing little hoish activities, I got to let you know you looking real hoish out here in these streets. But if that's what you going for, then that's cool. If you like it, I love it, baby. It is what it is. But if I call you my homie, my friend, and I can't tell you the uncomfortable truth, then are we really friends? So I'm having a conversation with a young man that I know, and then somebody that doesn't know me jumps in that conversation and tells me that I got a slave mentality and I might as well be picking cotton. Fuck it, let's get to it. Let's get to it. The Dante Wright situation. That's what we was talking about. And mind you, what I hate the most is niggas that get on this blue app and talk tough. Because it's easy to say what you will and won't do when you ain't never been in a situation. It's easy to say. That's the easiest thing in the world to say, man. And a lot of people don't put themselves in those situations, bro. I done been in a lot of sticky situations. And I thank the Lord that he, you know what I'm saying? I thank the good Lord that he guided me through them situations, bro. Because I done been in some situations that a lot of niggas ain't made it out of. So that's why my mind frame is like today. I'm not on no motherfucking get bad shit ever. I'm not on picking on motherfuckers that don't want to do shit. I'm not on that type of shit. Because I know the most dangerous motherfucker is a scary motherfucker. So I'm not on picking on motherfuckers. So in a lot of sense, that police are the motherfucking most scariest motherfuckers ever. You got to think. Them be the motherfuckers that wasn't cool in high school, that wasn't really good at anything, and just always really been dickheads. So you have to understand, they the most scariest motherfucker there is. So if you come off a tad bit aggressive, and that's a nigga like me, I'm 240, maybe closer to 250. I don't know, but I'm 240. I'm gonna claim 240. I'm 240, dark skin, got dreads, got a bunch of tattoos. So I already know when I encounter people, they're gonna judge me for what they see, not who I am. I'm talking about people that don't know me. Now, when I start talking, that's a whole different thing. They might say I sound like a girl or sound like a 10-year-old boy. I don't fucking know. But when they see me, they're going to judge me for how I look. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pronunciate well. And I'm going to be respectful. Because the first impression is always the most important impression. So if I come off like a hood ass nigga, or if I come off like I got an attitude, it's going to be a problem. These are everyday life situations. Not only encountering the police, but everyday life situations. And it's like sometimes some niggas don't see that. Some niggas get so bold as into trying to talk shit on this app and talk about what they would and wouldn't do. But my nigga, hold on. I ain't never seen you in no type of trenches. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to sit back and say what you should have, would have done, or what you could have done. So let's jump into the Daunte Wright situation, okay? And the way I feel might ruffle some people's feathers, but you already know what's up with me. I don't give a fuck about if you agree with me or if you don't. The way I feel is the way I feel. Cold-heartedly, stand on that, hold my nuts on that, and whatever the case. So Kim Porter was the officer that eventually took Mr. Wright's life, right? This officer was a 25-year vet. She'd been on the force for 25 years. I'm not saying what she did was right or wrong. I'm not saying, well, first of all, let me say this. I'm going to say this first of all. No person deserves to lose their life in any type of situation at all. Maybe unless you take a life, or if it's in self-defense, or you're trying to take somebody's life. No person deserves to lose their life, because you can't right your wrong if your life is gone. You can't come back from that. So to me, it takes a crazy motherfucker to take somebody else's life. That's what I always say. It takes a crazy motherfucker to kill somebody. I'm drinking Crown out of my little cup, man. This is my little cup. Somebody made for me, man. I don't know if you can see it or not. You know, it's the Crown Royal label right here with the wood grain, and I got my name right here, man. I'm gonna tag this young lady that made it for me. I don't forgot her name. I've been smoking today, so excuse me. You know what I'm saying? My brain is fried. But anyway, yeah, I got the Crown Royal label. This is shiny finish. Got my name on this side. Yeah, I'm gonna tag that little young lady that made this for me. But yeah, like I was saying, you can't wrong your rights if you lose your life. So nobody deserves to lose their life. But also, you can't be a stupid motherfucker and do stupid shit. Because you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. That's that. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. If you playing checkers and somebody else playing chess, you getting outplayed. If you playing chess and you don't know what the fuck you doing, you getting outplayed. It's all about playing the game, not letting the game play you. I say that all the time in sports. Play the game, bro. Don't let the game play you. Don't think you bigger than the game. Don't think you bigger than life. And as blacks, we always thinking somebody owe us some shit. Like white folks owe us some shit. Like we entitled to some shit. We ain't never been entitled to a motherfucking thing. We ain't never been given a motherfucking thing. My nigga, we still waiting on 40 acres and a mule. What the fuck you niggas talking about? But them niggas fuck with me right now. They can give me a for some good weed and a gallon of Crown Royal, and I'm good. Because I know one thing about me, I'm going to get up off my ass and I'm going to go get it every day. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about niggas that we got to stop doing is the entitlement. Feeling we entitled to some shit. Because first of all, like I say, we was brought here against our own will. That's neither here nor there. That's a different story. But still, it still matters. So, Miss Kim Porter, in this altercation, they stopped the young man for an expired tag, right? They run his shit. He got priors. He got prior history. Mind you, when the police stop you, they can see everything you ever been stopped for and everything you've been arrested for. It's all right there on that computer, right? So that also goes into how they treat you, which is not fair, but it is what it is. It is what it is. At this point, it's 2021, and at this point, it's like we still don't realize that there's an uneven playing field. We don't realize that they got the upper hand. We don't realize that shit. And I can't, it doesn't fathom to me why I can't understand why we don't realize that we on an uneven playing field with these folks. You know, when I caught my little case up there in Tyler, I caught a little felony case up there. I was so scared of some buddy shit was gonna go on. So I went to Dallas and got me a lawyer. Did I waste a bunch of money? Yeah, I wasted about 10 grand versus 6. You know what I'm saying? So I wasted about $4,000 just by going to Dallas and getting me a lawyer because I didn't want no buddy shit going on. So I ran to Dallas and got me a bullshit ass lawyer. You know what I'm saying? But this lady had 25 years of experience. And Mr. Dante Wright had some priors. So that probably went into the way they handled him. But they pulled him over for an expired tag. That's a reason for you to get pulled over. But not a reason for you to lose your life. So they pull him over, run his shit, and he got an expired license. That's another reason for you to be pulled over, for them folks to fuck with you. So like I say, play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. Don't give these folks no reason to fuck with you, man. Because they're looking for a reason. So why would we give them a reason to fuck with us, man? Why would we give them a reason to fuck with us? So like I said, man, that's 2 reasons right there. They got reason enough to fuck with you. For an expired tag and expired license, that's not a reason to lose your life, though. Mind you, all this shit all this shit right here is taking place blocks away from Derek Chauvin or whatever that motherfucker name is that killed George Floyd. Now that was murder. What he did to that man. We're gonna get on his motherfucking ass in a minute. That was murder. All this shit is still in Minneapolis. It's taking place blocks away from the George Floyd trial. From his trial. All this shit right here. So they get in a confrontation or whatever. Woo, woo, woo. The man tried. The shit went left. They told him why he was going to jail for an expired license or whatever. The shit went left when that nigga tried to jump back in the car. Because once Mr. Wright jumps back in the car, everybody's life is in danger, including his. Including his. Because now you're resisting arrest. Now you're jumping back into a car that's unknown, what's in that car, what you jumping in to get, what you might do. So at that point in time, he jumps back in that car, everybody's life is in danger, including his. He drives off, he runs over an officer, He reaches in the car, he gets a gun, he gets a knife, he gets something. Everybody's life is in danger. At this point, he's not cooperating. Still not a reason to lose your life. It's not a reason to lose your life. But you have to play chess with these motherfuckers, not checkers. My motherfucking 3-year-old son could probably play checkers, but that nigga could never play chess because his daddy can't play chess, and I'm 38. So you have to play chess in life, not checkers. So when he jumped in this car to try to get away, or whatever the case it is he was going to do, I don't know what, maybe he was just scared as fuck. I don't know what it was. Maybe he was. When he jumped in the car, it put everybody's life in danger. I used to work for a chemical company, and every day when I left that motherfucking place, they had a sign on the wall that said, buckle your seatbelt. You have a family that you have to come back to. Every day I seen that, and every day I would buckle my seatbelt when I left there. Okay? I'm not saying he's not a victim. I'm not losing focus. I'm painting a picture, Miss Dudes. You got boys. What you need to do is sit down and talk to your boys and talk to them how to interact with the police. Because by you sitting on here on Facebook saying this boy is a victim, you also got young boys that could also be a victim. I've been a victim myself of being pulled over just because of the color of my skin or what I was driving. I've been the same fucking victim. We ain't talking about him being a victim. We talking about knowing how to move and groove around police because they get in the way with killing us. So all that tough talk and all that motherfucking shit goes out the window when they're getting away with killing us. So you can't jump back in a car and try to get away. You can't do that. I'm not saying he was a victim. At the time he jumped back in that fucking car, he was committing a fucking crime. He was committing a crime by driving with no fucking license, with an expired fucking license. I'm not going to bat for a motherfucker just because he black. I'm not going to bat with a motherfucker. I'm not taking sides with somebody just because they're the same color as me. I'm not doing that. We got to be accountable for our actions. I don't give a fuck about being scared. I don't give a fuck about that being scared shit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. He wasn't scared. He might have been scared. Okay, all right. But at the same time, you know, when you run from the police, you know that is against the law. And you try to do it in a car, that's a felony. That's evading in a motor vehicle. That's a fucking felony. I don't give a fuck about all that. I don't give a fuck about niggas running away. That's a different fucking story. We ain't controlling the narrative. We talking facts right here. I tell you what, we ain't gonna control. One thing we ain't gonna do on this motherfucker is control the narrative. We ain't controlling the narrative. We keeping it facts and we keeping it real. I stated several times that he did not deserve to die for what he did. But at the end of the day, we got to be smarter at how we moving and grooving out here in these streets because we don't have the upper hand. You know why we don't have the upper hand is because we don't own shit and we not in higher positions. You don't really hear motherfuckers when they little. You don't hear little boys when they little talking about they want to be a judge or they want to be a prosecutor or they want to be a lawyer. Our mind frame is we want to be rappers. We want to be ball players. You don't hear motherfuckers saying they want to be CEOs. You don't hear that, bro. We not here trying to control the narrative. We speaking facts. But I tell you what, I got more facts for you. Hold on just a second. I got more facts for you. That's exactly what I got for you. Motherfucking facts. That's what we speaking on here. We're going to speak facts, man. Niggas get too emotional just because shit is happening to black people. I mean, let's be honest, bro. Nobody deserves to lose their life. Nobody deserves to lose their life. Okay, they should be accountable for their actions. Unarmed blacks. We talking about the Mr. Wright situation. We're talking about the Daunte Wright situation. When he jumped back in that vehicle, he put everybody's life in danger. Does that mean he need to lose his life? No. That does not mean he needs to lose his life. That does not mean he needs to lose his life. But if you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. I stated over and over. See, the thing about you niggas is y'all fail to, y'all pinpoint and try to control the narrative as if to just because this and this and that. I don't give a fuck if he had a gun or if he didn't have a gun. We don't know what he had in that car. You ain't no police. You a police? Are you putting your life on the line every day? Out here patrolling these streets? We hate the police. You hoes hate the police until your baby daddy jump on you. You hate the police until something happens and you got to call them. You hate that shit, man. Exactly. When he got back in that car, that's what I said. It went all bad for everybody. Everybody's life was in danger. He is, the police, everybody. Did he deserve to lose his life? No, ma'am. No, sir. No motherfucking sir. He did not deserve to lose his life. But at the end of the day, the sooner we realize that we are on a different playing field, that's the better off that we're going to be. And the sooner we can come together, and realize and start holding each other accountable for our actions, that's the better we're going to be. But until then, and we start pointing fingers and trying to blame these folks that's running shit, how you blame folks that's running shit? How you blame a system that's crooked? Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. That's exactly what I'm saying. Lamar, think about it like this, bro. We both old. We both done been in some situations. We both done had some shit go on in our life where it could have went either way. You know what I'm saying? We both done been there before. And when shit pop off, you got to think like that. When some shit pop off in the club or some shit, or if a nigga haul off and hit you, you got to think like that. You don't have time to say, well, my gun is on my right side, my taser is on my left side, and this, and that. You don't have time to think about that. That's just like when Big Man was on here. Like he said, when niggas get to shooting and bullets get to flying, niggas freeze up or niggas start running. It doesn't matter, Miss Westmoreland. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When shit is going haywire, you don't know what to do. Some niggas freeze, some niggas react. I learned that a long time ago. We can't hold this one. Okay, so this nigga jumped in a car and the car became a weapon. Shit ain't gonna never change. You know why the shit ain't gonna never change, bro? Is because we not being accountable for our actions. We not. In this situation right here, the man was totally wrong in this situation. I'm not excusing a bitch ass motherfucking thing. You want to argue, but I'm not trying to argue. It doesn't matter if it was 10 years, baby. How long have you been driving? How many times have you misplaced your keys? How many accidents have you? I'm a professional driver and I've had an accident before. I've had my CDL since 2008. And I still find myself about to run off the road, about to hit people, about to do. That's no excuse. I'm not saying she should have shot the man. That's not what I'm saying at all. Y'all trying to control the narrative. I'm not saying, I don't know what she got confused. I wasn't there. I've never been in that situation. But I do know when shit go down, you don't have time to think. All you have time to do is react. That's all you have time to do is react. I preach to my girls all the time on the basketball court. Stop thinking, react. Stop thinking and react. When you sit there and you think, it's too late. You could be dead. Or you could have somebody cross you up and lay you up or dunk on you or hit a three in your face. Stop thinking and react. I'm not riding with somebody just because he's an African American. Should he have lost his life? No. He shouldn't have lost his life at all. Exactly, bro. It goes all the way back to that, bro. It's just simple. But it's so easy for us to sit up here and play the judge and say, this happened. She should have did this. She shouldn't have grabbed this. She should have grabbed. Man, I ain't ride with no nigga just because he a nigga, bro. A nigga robbed me, nigga. Nigga robbed me. Bare face. I ain't talking about no other black people. We talking about one instance. We talking about this instance right here. Stop trying to control the narrative. That's niggas' problem. We want to control the narrative. We talking about one. I'm going to get to other situations if you shut the fuck up and stop trying to argue. And listen. God damn, niggas don't want to motherfucking listen. They want to motherfucking argue all the motherfucking time and stick up for shit that's not right. The shit wasn't right. When the nigga jumped back in that motherfucking car and did whatever he did, he put his life in danger. He put everybody's life in danger. He got shot, went down the road and had a motherfucking accident and hurt somebody motherfucking else. You shouldn't have been driving with no registration. You shouldn't have been driving without a motherfucking license. Now your mama crying on TV. No, bitch, you should have had that nigga legit. You should have had him not driving with no registration. You should have made him drive with his license. If he ain't had no license, you should have drove for him. That man had a child. Now your mom and daddy on the news crying. But they didn't want to go down there and get your license reinstated, though. They didn't want to get you no tags for your car. Now your people crying for you. I'm not saying it's nobody's fault. He didn't deserve to lose his life. Nobody does. Nobody deserves to lose their life over a fucking traffic stop. Are you fucking kidding me? But as a black male, well, he was also mixed. His mom was white, his daddy was black. But if you got any black in you, you're black. That's for motherfucking show. But as a black male, you have to be on your P's and Q's. You have to be all on your P's and Q's as a black male. My mama taught me that a long time ago when I was 15, 16 years old. She always told me, son, you already got a strike against you because you're a black male. Instead of sitting on this motherfucking Facebook trying to argue with a point that ain't even been fucking made, talk to your fucking kids about some shit. Take time to talk to your sons about how to deal with the police. And I guarantee that won't happen to them. I guarantee, because what's the ultimate goal? The ultimate goal is getting your bitch ass home at night. It ain't worrying about the rights you have. It ain't worrying about if the police doing this, if the police doing that, man. It ain't worried about that. My appearance ain't friendly appearance at all. I've had a police tell me that before. But you know what? I'm very respectful when I get stopped. I ain't on no bully shit because I realize who has the upper hand. And that's all I was saying on my partner post. All I was saying on my partner post is, why we gonna act like we bullying some? Why we gonna act like we running some when we know we don't have the upper hand? You know what I'm saying? We know we don't have the upper hand. Baby, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about everybody. You making it about you. I ain't making it about you. You making it about you. Getting on here trying to control the narrative. I'm not controlling the narrative with you. If you got boys, if you got girls, when I had my daughter on here, I asked her the simple question as to, do she think that she has to act a certain way when she gets stopped because she's a minority, because she's black? And she said, yeah. I'm talking about anybody that got kids. Take the time out to teach them how to interact with the police, bro. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain, when your baby daddy jump on your motherfucking shit or he pulling up to your door, them the motherfuckers you calling. That's for sure. Cops are already terrified, bro. They terrified. That's no excuse, but they terrified. You're absolutely right, man. They already terrified. You know why? Because they be terrified from the get-go, because for one, they ain't shit. It's a very few people that are police that was some shit in their early days. Stop trying to control the narrative, bro. I ain't trying to control the narrative. I started it off by saying, nobody deserves to lose their life. I started it off by saying that. I started the whole thing out by saying that. Don't nobody deserve to lose their life. And what a nigga do? What a nigga do? Jump on here and try to control the fucking narrative. Exactly what a nigga did. Jumped on here and tried to control the goddamn narrative. Instead of listening to what the fuck I'm a black male. I'm the blackest. It don't get no blacker than me. I'm a black motherfucking male. It do not get more blacker than me. It do not get more ghetto looking than me, and I ain't ghetto at all. I ain't got a thug bone in my. Well, I did used to like to fight back in the Gap, but you can't do no tussling now. I'm not fighting no goddamn body. Fuck that nigga. Better shit and press charge on you. You touch me, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I'm saying. Stop trying to control the narrative. I'm not saying nobody deserves to lose their life. I'm not saying none of that, bro. It ain't right. Is it right how they doing us? No. Is it right? We got to have all our ducks in a row. We can't let our tag slide till next month, or we can't drive with a suspended license till we get the bread together. It's not right. But that's the cards we dealt. And if we can't understand that, then what the fuck are we doing, bro? If we can't hold each other accountable for things and start thinking outside the box and stop thinking these motherfuckers owe us something, motherfuckers don't owe us shit, bro. They ain't gonna give us shit. They owe us some shit, but they ain't gonna give us a motherfucking thing. You think these fuck gonna give us something? You a motherfucking fool. Motherfucking white folks ain't give us nothing but some white pussy. Give you black bitches that like white boys some white dick. That's about it. Give you $1,400 stimulus. That's about it. Motherfuckers ain't gonna do shit for you. The fuck? Fuck out of here with that dumb ass shit, man. You nigga better wake the fuck up, nigga, before you be pushing up daisies. Go on with that tough man shit. Shit, Crips and Bloods ain't got shit on them motherfuckers in that dark blue. You hear me? Or them motherfuckers in that brown. Thinking you doing something. Fuck out of here, nigga. Gang banging ass, nigga. Got shit on them motherfuckers. Them motherfucker ties run deep. They run deep. I can't even touch on everything I want to touch on because niggas want to get on here goddamn trying to control the narrative. Like I said, a motherfucker deserve to die. Y'all steady get on this motherfucker trying to make excuses for niggas. Fuck that. That white man didn't let me make no excuse when I made mistakes. Hell nah, nigga try to give me 18 months off the muscle. That's why I ran to Dallas and got a lawyer. I ain't just up here talking just because like I ain't been through no shit. Like I ain't had no police pull me out the car and ask me what I threw out the window. Knowing I ain't even let my window down. Nigga go back there and look. Nigga could have easily planted something on me that day. I ain't up here talking just because I ain't never been through shit. That's why I'm so passionate about this shit. Ain't up here being no hypocrite. I done been done the same way. I done been pulled over because of the size of rims I had on my motherfucking car. I done been pulled over for stupid shit like that. Driving while black. I ain't up here vouching for no goddamn body. Nobody. It's always fuck the police till you need them. Now y'all want to talk about, she thought, I'll tell you what, hold on just a second. We gonna get to it. Hold on just a second. We gonna get to it. Hold on just here. So I always fuck the police till you need them. Real motherfucking talk, man. That's just the shit we gotta stop, man. We gotta stop to control the narrative. I'm not saying nobody was right or wrong. Nobody deserves to lose their life, man. But as blacks, bro, we got to be smarter than the next motherfuckers, bro. We don't have a choice. We don't have a motherfucking choice. We gotta be smarter. It ain't no excuses. Cause one thing, them white folks and them Chinese done invented a lot of shit. But guess what? They ain't making niggas come back from the dead. It's not what they doing just yet. That shit not working. But I got something for you motherfuckers right here. Got something for you.
Oh, wow. Yes.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I ain't saying nobody deserves to lose their life in any situation. But in that situation, he made it hard on himself. He made it hard on himself. And that's something we can't do. Nope. Crashed all the way out, man. Crashed all the way out. So that make you think, man, like, if you get pulled over for no license, bro. It's sad, my nigga. It's sad. Well, Lamar asked me, you know what I'm saying? Do I think she'd be held accountable? Brother, I don't know. She got arrested, you know. She got arrested. And in that case, do I think she should have got arrested? I mean, I don't know. I don't think she should have shot him. You know, me personally, what I think is just shit went to shit fast. Shit went to shit fast. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, one thing I gotta ask myself, if that was a black officer and it was a white boy, would we be crying the same thing? That's one thing I gotta ask myself. That's just how I think, bro. That's just how I think. You know what I'm saying? I'm pro-black to the day I die, but one thing I'm just a realist, bro. I gotta ask myself, if that was a white boy and a black cop that did that, will we have the same energy? If that was me and that nigga did that, I can't say I wouldn't have done the same thing, because once he jumped back in that car, I don't know what the fuck he got going on. Because obviously he ain't trying to go with us. That's all I'm saying. But that's a big if. All we can do is go off facts. That's all we can do. All we can do is go off facts and the facts at hand, man. And that's just that. That's just how I think. Y'all can think like y'all think. Y'all can say I got a slave mentality. I need to be picking cotton. I need to be this, and that. I mean, I ain't no house nigga. I don't stand on bullshit. I don't tolerate no disrespect. But if I know somebody has the upper hand and they getting away with killing unarmed black people, I'm not gonna make any sudden movements. I'm not gonna do anything to jeopardize my life. Anything. I keep my insurance above my sun visor, driver's side. I 9 times out of 10, I keep my wallet outside. So when that motherfucker walks up to my window, I got everything ready for him, whether I'm legal or not. I done been pulled over plenty of times with no insurance. And I say, hey man, before you even run me, I ain't got no motherfucking insurance right now. I'm in the middle of shooting some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Shoot him some bullshit. You know when you in the wrong. That's all I'm saying. Y'all ain't talking about no what ifs. You niggas love talking about what ifs. That's what I'm just saying, bro. What I'm just saying. So one thing we gotta do, we just gotta be smarter, man. We gotta be smart out here in these streets. Is you playing chess or checkers? That's what it all boiled down to. Is we playing chess or checkers out here, man? Is you trying to live or is you trying to go home to your family? What you trying to do? Me personally, I ain't ride with no nigga just cause he a nigga. If a nigga did some stupid shit, nigga did stupid shit. He put his life in jeopardy. He put his life in them white folks' hands. That was a freak kill for them white folks. You doing that, bro? Now your mama and daddy on here crying and stuff. You got people looting and rioting and all this other stuff, man. Because you decided to jump back in the motherfucking car and try to run. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. Now, what happened to the lieutenant that the police pulled over, I'm not sure what I'm not sure where that was. I didn't catch where that was, but the police pulled over a lieutenant in a black SUV that he had just bought because he didn't have a license plate. And they were super aggressive with him. He didn't have a tag on his car. They pulled over a lieutenant. They was aggressive with him. They handled him rough. Man got on army fatigues. Black man. Got on army fatigues. He's a lieutenant in the army. Pulled him over, handled him rough. The goddamn motherfucking law holler out about some red lighting. Red lighting. Chase, what's the highest ranking? Chase, what's the highest ranking in the military? Is the lieutenant the highest ranking in the military, Chase? Educate me on that, Chase. Educate me. What's the highest ranking position in the military, Chase? Is it lieutenant or what is it? Yeah, he had a tag. He did have a tag, but it was in the window, and the windows were tinted. He didn't have a general. So where does a lieutenant ranking? Is it under a general, Chase? Let me know. Educate me on that. He had a tag, but it was in the window, not on the license plate. But the crazy thing about that situation is they said when they called it in as a felony stop. I guess they thought the vehicle was stolen. But this is my whole thing, man. This is my whole thing about that situation. And that situation broke my heart. That broke my heart because the man was so respectful. He did everything it was. He held his hands out the window. I mean, he was very, very respectful, and they handled that man so motherfucking rough. They belittled him. And this is my thing that I said, man. This is my thing that I said. If they will do a nigga that is serving our country and putting his life on the line for our country, if they will humiliate him like that, pepper spray him, had his dog in the backseat choking. This dude did everything he was supposed to. He was polite to them. He would not get out the car. He was scared, and he got pepper sprayed. And that broke my fucking heart. At the end of the video, the man burst out, and the man was in tears, bro. They were highly aggressive with this brother, man. And he was in army fatigues. And it almost brought tears to my eyes because he did everything he was supposed to do. And they pepper sprayed him 2 or 3 times, man. I don't know if a lot of you niggas ever been pepper sprayed, but listen. One of my baby mamas pepper sprayed me at a restaurant one night, and that was the worst night of my motherfucking life. That shit right in the fucking face. I had been drinking, so my reflexes was kind of slow. She pulled that bitch out and sprayed me right in the fucking face, and it felt like my face was melting off all night long, even to the next day. That is a gruesome feeling. Now, those officers where that happened at, they should be charged for assault and battery. And then afterwards, they try to talk to the man, talk some reason into him. And no, fuck you. I'm polite to you motherfuckers. I got my hand out the window. And you motherfucker gonna pepper spray me? He's suing for $1 million. I would have sued they ass for 10 just to make sure I got 5. He's suing for $1 million. That's tough. So if they'll do a man like that, that's got his life on the line for our country just because he black, so they disregarded the fact that he's military. The fact that he's out here fighting for our country. They disregarded that. Just because he didn't have a fucking license plate on his car and they called it as a fucking felony. Now, those are some fucking cowards right there. Some fucking bullshit ass cowards. They handled that man so rough that it brought him to tears. If they'll do a military person like that, what do you think they'll do to niggas on the streets? Exactly what they're doing. Exactly. But the only difference in that, Miss King, is that man gonna live to get this $1 million or 250,000 or whatever he gonna do. And those officers will be dealt with. I guarantee you that. It's a line within living and dying. What you trying to do? What you trying to do? Huh? They sitting there talking to the man after they done pepper sprayed him. What you trying to do? You trying to live or you trying to fucking die? Exactly, Chase. Exactly, man. It's crazy out here. So one thing we gotta learn how to do is learn how to play the game, bro. We can control the narrative. We can say what if. We can say what that. What this and that. One thing we gotta do is learn how to play the game, bro. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Learn how to play the game. As simple as that, bro. You trying to live or you trying to die? As simple as that. I had so much stuff I wanted to talk about. Motherfucker get so butthurt over situations and don't really think abstract thought about situations. Fuck, stupid ass motherfucking niggas. That's why we behind right now. Cause you niggas think you know every fucking thing and y'all don't fucking know shit cause you ain't been through shit. Fuck this shit. I'm out this motherfucker.